Hello, I Rituraj Soni, Assistant Professor, CSE Department, Engineering College Bikaner, welcomes you to the e-lectures of Digital Image Processing using MATLAB. In this lecture, we'll cover the basic overview of MATLAB. In the last lecture, we have covered the basic installation regarding the trial version of MATLAB. This lecture covers the basic overview, which includes MATLAB editor, basic commands, expressions, arrays, vectors, and matrices. Prerequisite for the MATLAB. As such, there is no prerequisite required for the MATLAB. As this course is introduced in 6th semester or 8th semester of almost every university, so by that time, knowledge of any programming language like C++ will definitely speed up the rasping process. In the last lecture, we have installed MATLAB. So once you start MATLAB, an interface shown on the screen will come on your desktop or your laptop. So it's a integrated development environment. Now, once you open it, you will find the four sections or the four basic sections. First of all, we have the current directory in which we are working. This portion shows the current directory or the folders or the files in which we are working. This is down to the bottom of the current directory is the workspace where all the variables details are present on which we are working into the current workspace. This is the important section, command window, in which we type every command we want to execute and the results are shown. Above that, there is an editor known as MATLAB editor, in which we write the programs or the command that can be used and stored and can be used in future programs. So this is the basic interface. For example, we have written x equals to 7 plus 8. The result is x equal to 15, and this variable you can find into the workspace. So these are the current variables which are active into this workspace. The double arrow shown here is the command prompt. Once you click on this question mark, you can move to the help of the MATLAB. So this is a help. Here you can show the different kind of the toolbox available. By clicking on any toolbox, you can find the details regarding the toolbox. Every function, every keyword details can be found into the MATLAB help. It is very systematically designed. In this particular search box, if you want to see help regarding any command, you can type here and the result will be displayed on your screen. So now MATLAB commands and expression. As we have seen the command window, so any program can be input by the command using the command lines starting with double arrow on the MATLAB desktop, and the result will be displayed after you give the enter key. Similarly, a series of commands can be stored into the special file known as M files, which can be typed on the MATLAB editor. Now, while writing a command, if there is semicolon at the end, the result of the computation will not be shown into the command window. For example, if you move backward, then you will find that for x equal to 7 plus 8, we haven't given any semicolon and the result is shown. If we have given the semicolon, the result will be suppressed. The ability of the MATLAB is to retain the previous keystroke. So use up arrow keys or the down arrow keys for scroll backward and forward respectively. The execution of the command is basically performed with the help of the enter key. Continuing the help thing, if we type single help, it will result the help topic, all help topic. If we type help in the name of the topic, it will provide the help related to the specific topic. If we type help command, then it will give help regarding this command. If we type help, it will provide information the use of the help command. So again, help is provided for help command. Help in, it will open the help window to the separate navigation. Then there is command look for keyword. It will search all the M files for this particular keyword we have given. Now, as in any programming language, we have variables. So there is a nomenclature for the variables. It is very simple. It follows basically the C nomenclature of the variable names should start with a letter, may contain letter, digit and underscore. It is case sensitive, so 1 and O any one are different. It basically recognizes only 31 characters of a variable name, whatever the length of the variable name. How the assignment is performed: variable equals to number, the value of the number will be copied into the variable expression, it will be copied into the variable. For example, tutorial 1, 2, 3, 4, we have used a semicolon, the output is suppressed after pressing the enter key. Then tutorial equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, no semicolon, the output is shown. Similarly, we have some special variable like ANS answer, default variable name for the result. If result is not stored into any variable, ANS will be the variable name. Some special like pi, pi, epsilon, EPS, infinite INF, not a number, nan. Now the commands which involves variable, who, it will list the number of the defined variable into that workspace. Whose, it will list the names as well as the size of the defined variables. Clear, it will clear all the variables, and these are the default values of the special variables. Clear name, it will clear the variable with the name given in this space. CLC, it will clear every command window, but it won't delete the history. CLF will clear all the current figure in the graph. PWD will give in which directory we are currently working on. Now, the MATLAB basic data type. So basic data type is array. It may be full or sparse. It is logical, char, numeric, cell, structure, as well as the function handle. Under numeric, we have integer or unsigned integers, single and double. So we are onto the basics, which contains arrays, vectors, some array operation, matrices. As we move forward, it is one of the fundamental unit, arrays. Scalars are also treated as arrays, so they have only one row and one column. Row and one column indices of array started from one only. Array can be classified or vectors as well as matrices. So array is basically a collection of data values organized into rows and columns. So we can see a basic arrays in which rows are defined. Row 1, 2, 3. This is a column 1, 2, 3. Now to get the value of any cell, we have to write this particular kind of nomenclature. Array 3, 2, it means third row and second column. Now what are vectors? These are the array with one dimension, a single row or a single column. Matrices, array with more than one dimension. Size of an array is specified by the number of the rows and the number of the columns within it. It is mentioned as n cross m. The total number of the element in the array is the product of number of rows and the column, as it is a simple rule in any other programming language. So we have shown the basic example of the array. This is a matrix 3 cross 2 having 6 elements. This is a row vector. This is a column vector. Now, as we have discussed, A21 will be equal to 3, B3 will be 3, and C2 will be 3 as per the respective arrays or the vectors. Array operations. Simple scalar operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division of an array by scalar by simply applying all the operation to all the elements. For example, we have an array F12 semicolon is basically for separating the another row. So we have this particular array with us. Now each element in the array F is multiplied by 2 and then subtracted by 1. So we have applied this scalar operation. It will apply to the every element of the F, and the result is displayed into this particular array. So the summary of the array operation: addition, A plus B is the algebraic, similar to MATLAB. Multiplication, we have different. We have A dot star B. Division, A dot divide B, and exponential, A dot exponential B. So we have this particular X and Y, and we apply the matrix multiplication, simple element by element, it will give the required result. Matrices is two-dimensional, having both multiple rows and maybe column. It begins with square bracket and ends with the square bracket. In this, space and commas are used to separate the elements in the row. Semicolon is used to separate the rows. So we have applied a semicolon which will basically design or generate two rows, or we have given a simple enter that will just separate two rows. This is a basic diagonal or a structure of M into N matrix. Now, how to address the matrices? Very simple. First of all, we have to write a matrix name, then round bracket, row, comma, column. This is a basic addressing technique. Colon may be used in place of row or column reference to select the entire row or column. How it goes on? For example, F23, where we can recall the previous matrix. So the answer will be 6 in this place. Now H colon comma 1. So now it will take the every row, because we have given this particular thing like column reference to select entire row, and it will take the first column. So the answer will be the element of the first column of every row. Some useful commands regarding matrices: zeros n, return a n cross n matrix of zeros. Mn, m cross n, ones will return a n cross n matrix of ones. Ones mn will return a matrix of m cross n of ones only. Size A will give you the rows and columns of the matrix. Length A return the largest number of the rows or column into the A. So this is the basic overview of the MATLAB. In coming lecture, we will also discuss some loops, if-else statement, and M files, etc. remaining part of the MATLAB. Thank you for your time. Stay home, stay